Dead gum onions fighting it hard. Things you do for Christmas. Teleport. Now it's time to make yellow dye. I don't really need these cadaver berries. Dismantle. Crush, 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 crush. Ready noise. Do 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 do. Let's make a dye. We want a yellow one, please. La 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 la. Use blue on the yellow. Mix red, yellow, and blue. No, mix yellow and blue. Now turn the red and green into Christmas dye. You mix the red and green dyes together to make a Christmas dye. Somehow, the colors stay separated instead of blended into a muddy brown spooky. I know that was the worst thing about this. I knew it should have been brown. But it came out just right. So now to teleport. But why did the thing come out green and red? Now what am I supposed to do here? What happens if I use a Christmas dye on them? Nope. Let's go get us a needle and thread. Or whatever it is, maybe it's just thread. Give me some thread, friend. Some nice magical thread. Let's get 20 of them just in case. I don't know what it takes. Use thread on the dye? No. Use thread on the butter cloth? No. What was the mission? What am I supposed to do, Christmas man? I need to craft some pixie uniforms using clothing pattern, thread, 6 bolts of cloth, and some Christmas dye. Okay, so we hit that. Pixie uniforms, bajings. Sweet, so pro. So very pro. Oh, thank you, thank you. How's that? I'm dumb as shit, I'll be honest. Now we've got a uniform. And I'm back with the pixie uniforms. Iffy helped me out with bringing helped me out with some sewing patterns, but the outfits are all handmade by yours truly. Oh hell yeah, they almost look professionally made. I'm impressed. Almost look. Almost. All that time I put into training my crafting and I'm still not considered professional. Thanks, I think. Yeah. Oh, you've spoiled us with multiple color options too. Which option would you like the pixies to change into? Red and black, green. Well, green and red, naturally. I just went through the trouble of making all these outfits. They're gonna wear the stuff I made. Think you're gonna get away with that stuff? Lovely. It's bright, but 'tis the season, I suppose. Oh, now, is there anything else we're missing? One last thing. The pixies mentioned that there's no food or drink in the kitchen. Holy shit. No food or drink? I could have sworn I stocked them up just yesterday. Oh, that little ass gremlin imp. We're going to have to get rid of all the imps, that's what I'm thinking. Note to self, add imp-proof locks. Cat, what the hell? Ow, that's my leg. What were you thinking, evil kitty? What were you thinking? Oh, shit. I know, it's like I come with red and green. It's like, oh, you've got 3 different outfits. I do? I remember making one specifically. And then you want me to try to pick any option other than the one I carefully handcrafted after hunting down those dyes for hundreds of years? Ah, stupid imps, stupid imps. Would you mind restocking the kitchen? This should be the last thing we need. What do I need to get? Why should I have to restock the kitchen? You're the employer. Get some chocolate dust and milk for the hot chocolate, as well as some biscuits. What the hell? However, the kitchen is a bit limited in storage space. You should ask around to gather the pixies' preferences to determine how much of each variety to add to the storage. Sounds simple enough. I'll get started. The hell? I have to go figure out what all these fools want to eat and then go stock the fridges for them? This is not something that I should be bothering with. Oh my goodness. What is this malarkey? What's your favorite hot chocolate? Why can't you just like hot chocolate? Why has there gotta be multiple types? Milk hot chocolate. It's creamy, light, and perfect with marshmallows. What's your favorite biscuit? A chocolate chip biscuit, especially when the chocolate chips are a bit melty from the heat of the oven. This is some very specific shit. They want me to stock a refrigerator with freshly baked biscuits. How does that make sense? What the fuck? I need the refrigerator to be stocked with melted biscuits. I need the chocolate chips to be melting in the refrigerator. It's like, you're not going to pull them out that way. What the fuck? Sheesh. What's your favorite hot chocolate? I mean, none of this shit's going to be hot when you put it in the refrigerator. I don't know why they bother. What's your favorite type of hot chocolate? What a ridiculous question. How can anyone choose anything other than milk hot chocolate? No shit, Sherlock. I don't even know if they started making dark hot chocolates, but I haven't seen it. I would have bought it. I'd buy a dark hot chocolate really quick. What's your favorite biscuit, though? The classic chocolate chip. Need I say more? You better all say the exact same thing or I'll punch you right in your pixie. I'm not about to deal with this stuff. Just went through all this trouble making you all uniforms, hunting and recruiting you all for someone who's not even got me on the payroll. What's your favorite type of hot chocolate? It used to be white, but recently I found myself constantly reaching for the dark chocolate powder. There's a layer of earthy goodness to it that really speaks to me. There is no earthy goodness to it. What are you talking about? It's literally not what makes it dark. Tasting earthy, I'd throw that shit out. You're eating dirt, friend. You ate a bar of dirt. What's your favorite biscuit? I'd have to go with gingerbread. The spice gives it a nice kick. Okay, well, gingerbread, yeah. Fair enough. If any of you start asking for white macadamia nut with some hint of ginger, I'm going to start getting pissed. What's your favorite hot chocolate? Dark, I would think. Yes, I'd have to say that dark chocolate is a marginal improvement over milk and white. Okay. Favorite biscuit? Gingerbread. Purely based on the fact that none of the other biscuits have the structural integrity needed to build small houses. Fair enough. Alright, we got 2 dark chocolates, 2 gingerbreads, 2 chocolate chips, and 2 milk chocolates. I want to say there should be 2 more little evil imps. I mean pixies. They're all imps. I mean, let's be real. They're all evil-ass imps. God dang, I can't even tell where they are because of all the people around. How many more people do I need to chat with? Shit. Keeping track of what they like. See, there's some bull on here. Oh, they're back here? Are they? Are you one of them? No. Maybe you are, actually. How do I get back there? Oh, you just walk up. I knew that. I thought that was a table at first. Good day. What's your favorite hot chocolate? It's probably going to hear white hot chocolate. I don't know. Can't go wrong with dark hot chocolate. The bitterness gives an extra depth that the other flavors just don't have. What's your favorite biscuit? Oh no, shortbread, was it? There's no other feasible answer. Shortbread biscuits? You gross. You gross. I mean, they're not bad. They're not better than the others. Shortbread's kind of regular. Holy shit, I just broke into the big man's actual bedroom up here. Diego's got him a nice little setup. Workshop. It looks like this is just his house and he's working out of it. Craziness. Craziness. Let's see. Why is this dude following me? What have we got going on here? Get off my back, you little heathen. Let's just see what's up. Yeah, you know, it's nothing against you. Just, what do we got? What do we got, my friend? What do we got? Trade a sec. Okay. Trade with you. What are you trying to show us? Chocolate bar? Milk? Oh my god! Oh, what great luck! T.Y. Conley, what a saving grace. My chat was not up. If they had been speaking to me, I couldn't see it. That one niceness. There we go. We got a little biscuit. We got us a bucket of milk. We got us a chocolate bar. All right, so this I've got to grind into the dust. Let's powder you up. Do 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 do. Okay, so what do we do here? Can we use this on these? No. Oh well, we'll get it figured out. We know we're on the right path. Let's see. The kitchen needs stockings, the appropriate amounts of hot chocolate, biscuits. Okay, bucket of milk and biscuits. I can figure out what an appropriate amount of stock is by talking to the pixies around the shop. Keep an eye on what they like. Okay, I need to talk to one more pixie though, right? Where's that last pixie? I can't count. 1, 2, where's another 3, 4, 5. I'm counting 5 pixies. I can't remember which pixie I even need to talk to. Will you let me talk to the pixie here? Did I actually ask you what your favorite stuff was? Yeah, that's the one reaching for the dark chocolate. Okay. This one should have wanted milk chocolate, I think. Yep, okay, so then these two I know I've chatted with. This one I know I've chatted with, and this one I know I've chatted with. And that's at least 4, and then the 5th pixie up there. Who's the 6th pixie? Is it supposed to be you? Are you the 6th pixie? No. I was about to say there should have been another 6th pixie somewhere, but where is it? I can't see them through all these people. Hot chocolate pot. What is that little thing? Sifu. Oh, it's a little pet. Why am I so blind that I can't pick out a pixie? Because there's the one pixie, Maeve. Is she outside? Where you at, you little pixie? I need to ask you what your favorite cookie is. Oh, there's only 5 pixies? Okay. Whew. Then at least I'm not going crazy. Alright, now where's the refrigerator? That's a bank chest. Okay. That's probably going to be in the kitchen area. There's a fridge. Add biscuits to biscuit storage. How many shortbread biscuits? Alright, so 1. You only had 1 shortbread biscuit. How many chocolate chip biscuits? There were 2 people that liked the chocolate chip. There were 2 people who liked the gingerbread. I think that's a suitable variety of biscuit. Very nice, very nice. Okay. We are doing well. Add hot chocolate powder? How many white chocolate powders? Fuck. Was there any? I don't think there was there? I think it was 0. I think what we were dealing with was 2 milk chocolates, 3 dark chocolates? Was it? Alright, and what was the last thing? Milk? Where do we add the milk? Take spices. Take milk. Oh, was there something else I was supposed to do? Did I already do the right thing here? Where's my milk? Oh, I do already have the milk. Never mind. Okay, let's talk to them. The kitchen is fully stocked with hot chocolate and biscuits. If you can think of anything else, can I think that's us done? Nothing else comes to mind. And with that, I officially announce the Angles Workshop has entered toy production. Exciting! Woohoo! All the little evil pixies and the little gremlin. We gotta get rid of those imps, man. Let's just kick them out. If it wasn't for you, the people of Gielinor might have had to go toyless this Christmas. Said to get some janky toys from Diango. Feel free to take a well-earned rest in the break room, or you can come out and help in the workshop anytime you like. This is the break room, brother. But we got 2 whole keys to spend. Yay! Oh, we definitely want this ×4. That's what I was really after. Oh, shit. Divine box traps. Way to punch me in the nuts, bro. Way to just sock it to me. We're going to go ahead and get that 2 springs. Could be worse. Ooh, if I could get 1 more key, but that's never going to happen. What the hell? Why is this sugar thing glowing? Is there something you're supposed to do with this? This is probably a cooking event. I don't need that. We did it. The Christmas quest is done. Holy smokes, what an evil quest. Put 5,000 measly experience into our Slayer. It'll surely be worth it. Now we can go back to getting our Christmas paper that I've been neglecting. Yikes, that was a good one to have knocked out, though. Dang seasonals, I need those keys anytime they pop up, but they're so hard to come by these days. I'm running lower and lower on good quests because the easy quests are just burning out. Oh, real quick, I'm going to run to the restroom before I explode, but I will be right back. Won't take long. Alright, I've returned. Time to get settled back into a warm place. Take too many steps away from my heated area, it becomes an icebox. But I just need heat right where I'm at. The ever-boring, insane grind of the presents. But we're getting close to our first 100 presents. It's gonna be great. So magical. But if I pop a gold box, I'll just go ahead and pop it open, because I know what'll be inside. I feel like we're going to get good, and we're going to hit that Santa hat for sure. It's destiny. Gotta manifest it. But the only way to truly get there is to try to get that huge stack of wraps. People keep saying something's going on in 15 minutes. What's that mean, I wonder? Yeah, the Santa Christmas gift has a lot of nifty stuff. Last year I ended up getting, like, I think the blue fire breath thing, which is... I'm trying to get a lot of those cosmetics. I don't care much for those other things in it. Not the cosmetics. Gosh, I say that. It is kind of a cosmetic thing. They're emotes, I think. I'm not out for any of that stuff, but I know I'm probably going to end up with a good fluff of it. I'm just hoping by opening these boxes, I'll get some decent stuff. The Lucky Spirit Shields? Shields? I love the spirit shields. I know they're not that great anymore. Last time I did get 2 of them, I think. I want to say I have 2 of them. I'm hoping I'll get the others. Any lucky items, I'm more than glad to get. I'd like as many of the lucky items, because they're just re-attainable items, no matter what. Then you don't have to worry about losing them. Albeit, maybe I have to pay a little fee to the angle to get them back, but that's fine for me. But my main goal is the pink Santa hat, for sure. As long as I get that, I'll be a happy dude. If I can keep getting my Christmas spirit up, I know by not turning in my sharks I'm hurting myself on that, but I'd rather not have to move at all. This way I can just chill on top of the fishing spot, get my fishing and my invention up because I'm using the Fish-O-Matic. And this is the big reason I like the fishing. Get those Syren spirits. Oh well. Uncut Dragonstone's not really that impressive, but it can be. I've gotten some pretty sweet drops just from Syren spirits. And though it's agonizingly slow, my fishing has gone up from this. I mean, yesterday I had just hit 96, and from just farming some wrapper, which I didn't do it the whole day, but I did a good portion of the day, as you can tell. My fishing is getting close to 97. And that's something I need to finish. I only have three stats left that are not 99. 96 fishing, and no worries. If you have to take your headsets off, do your thing. I just ramble. I'll talk forever. So if you need me to restate something, let me know and I'll restate it. As long as it doesn't take 50 years for me to say it again, you know. Oh, you can only hold up to 100k paper at once, so I feel like turning it in every 40k. Oh, these guys are discussing it. They're saying how often they're going to be doing their turn-ins, or how often they should be doing it. And if you cap at 100k, you have to do it then, for sure. I'm just going to do a 40k turn-in. Every 40k wrappers, I'm just going to see what gifts I get. And we're getting close. We're almost at our first 40k. Oh man, the construction, I feel you. That one was a painful one to do. I want to do an Iron Man, but if I'm going to do Iron Man, I'm going to go the extra mile and do the hardcore Iron Man and see what I can get away with. I'll probably get wrecked, but I want to try one hardcore setup. Yeah, needing to start the next build. Yeah, that's the part that got me, was having to reinitiate the build. I love having a higher construction level. I'm glad I did it, but I hated having to do it. I don't know what I like the least, though. Out of all my skills, I would have to say fletching. I hate fletching the most. I know it's not that bad, but something about it irks me. I am not a fan of fletching. That's why it's one of the few stats I never got to 99. I say that, originally I was a rune crafting Andy. My first 99 was my rune crafting because it was the only skill that I really liked back in the day, because I thought it was cool to be creating like runes that had magic stored inside of them. I kind of felt like you was the person infusing them with the magic, and then you got to send that stuff off to the world. People got to buy your runes and then use them. Yeah, I hate fletching, man. I probably should be over at the snowballs just for the slight little experience you get in fletching to help me push further through it. But I like my Syren Spirit proccing on this water. Like, I've gotten quite a few good drops just having my Syren Spirit proc for me. That thing, since they updated its loot table, is so much more consistent in its value, because the Dragonstones suck, mind you. They're only about 5k each, but that's kind of what diamonds were back in the day. And so that, to me, just turned it into kind of like a diamond. I would rather get dragon stones one at a time than the original one diamond it kept giving you. And like now, instead of just getting key halves, very rarely you can actually just get a whole set of keys. It's like, oh yes, finally, if you would actually just stop giving key halves with how low value they are and start just giving whole crystal keys as part of that drop table, then you'd be in good shape. But at this point, those crystal keys have been kind of tanked. But I like them because you can pock one, and the value of runes means when you get the rune set up inside the crystal box, you're getting like 100k gold, which is pretty sweet. But you'll miss a lot of the times with the keys, so I don't buy the keys, but I come across them organically as I'm doing my treasure stuff, and so it's something I let them get to about 10 to 40 keys, and then I turn them in. But they always end up giving me a nice set of runes. I never end up selling my runes, really, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I feel like runes are in a higher place than they've been in the past by a long shot. Well, most of them. There's still a few runes that are like, oh, I'm still around 300 gold each. And then you get some now that are 2k each. It's like, God, I don't even remember runes being expensive like that back then. Ever, for any reason. Not even when they launched. Well, maybe at the first day they launched, first week. Like, I remember blood runes being at a respectable about 600 to 700 gold each. Then soul runes, I don't know if people have, if there's enough people with the magic to really use soul runes to give them a value. But I think soul runes right now aren't that valuable. Yes, I know. I'm excited about this rune crafting coming. It makes me want to get my rune craft up. An elemental combo rune. See, I would like to see new spells. I want to see magic being put back into the shine again, especially with ancients. Like, I would go as far as, like, since there was necromancy, you should straight up be able to get an entire ancient skill. Like, let's quit making ancients a little sub-tab thing, and let's give ancient its own 120 stat skill. Like, that's just my opinion. But since magic has its own little skill already, I think you could take that little ancient section, expand on it, and then just make it a skill. You did necromancy as a skill. All you got to do is pop this out as a skill. La 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 la. But I would also go back and touch up player housing. If I was going to do another 120 after this, I would aim at like a 120 housing. But that's just what I would do. I know they've got so many other things they probably have on their plates that they want to do first. But combo runes, I think, would be a nice idea. I don't know how they're going to play it. But if it's like a souped up mud rune, like maybe you can have a 4 elemental, 3 elemental rune, or a rune that can do a couple of casts before it actually burns itself, like it casts a fire, but then the next thing it has to do is proc a cast on a wind spell, and then the rune breaks and crumbles to dust. Or maybe it'll be to where they do like a bit of each type of damage. So let's say an enemy becomes immune to a certain type, it can kind of half damage them for the other type it's made of. But then they'd probably start making monsters where they do that. Well, player-owned houses really haven't gotten a good amount of love. And it does feel like they've kind of just been forgotten, because they really haven't received anything in the longest time. Nothing meaningful. And especially nothing that would help. Like, right now, for player housing to be of any effect versus what they've added to the game, like Prifddinas and Menaphos, they'd have to basically give them a lot of those things that those cities have. Like, give you a room where you can actually do grand exchanges. That would be insane. And it would bring player housing to a place where people would probably enjoy it. I mean, I would say Grand Exchange. I would give it the Grand Exchange for sure. Let's see, crafting. There's so many crafting rooms. I'm sure you could